Hey everyone, hope you're doing great. Welcome to another question and answer video. Firstly, I want to thank Redhead Trickster for this wonderful fan art. Thank you. Secondly, I want to thank Ryan for messaging me. Now Ryan says he's got terrible dexterity in his left hand and he suffered from a stroke and nerve damage, and even riffle and shuffle is out of the question. So he wants to know about finger exercises that he could do. So Ryan, first of all, thank you. I'm really sorry that you have this issue, but thank you for messaging me. I'm not the best expert at this, but let me try and help if I can. So the finger exercises that I use personally in my magic is a few of these. So let's try and watch this video and do it yourself. So if you're sitting on the train or whatever and you're watching this, try and leave your phone somewhere where you can see, because you need both your hands for this one. So let's go on to the splits. First thing is you hold your hands like this, and one by one split your fingers. So you have your top, your bottom, the middle, in, out. So this, so we go 2, 3, 4. That's the opposites, because sometimes in magic you know that you have to do something quite technical with this hand while you're doing something equally technical with the other hand behind your back. So you're training your brain to do two different things at one time. That means, again, this is the normal splits, and then you go opposites like this. Those are splits. Again, rewind this and watch that again if you want to do it, but we're going to move on to the next one. The next exercise is the taps. So we're going to have finger taps, which is like this. Okay, right near the camera, you can see that one. Let me try and focus on my hand. Okay, perfect. Finger taps. Then you go try 2 at a time. 2, 2, 2. Every alternate finger. Now that's a tricky one. Every alternate finger. So those are finger taps. Then we have finger folds. So this is the finger fold, where you fold your first finger, then the next one, and your ring finger, and then finally the pinky, and you work your way back up. And as you keep doing this, eventually you're going to build up a bit of speed. Then try 2 at a time. So you have first 2, middle, bottom, alternate fingers. So you got also, I try and bend my fingers in weird ways. For some of my tricks, I know I don't want to go into more details about what I do it for, but I have bent my fingers like this, so watch. It looks like flour, see? So one more time, I bend these two, and then I mix them up like this, and I go into this, like a little lotus, and then I go down one at a time. Also, I would recommend watching a lot of finger tutting. This is more like a dance. I think it's a form of dance, which is called tutting. I'm not very good at this, but you'll see a lot of, just Google tutting and you'll know what I mean. Maybe you'll be inspired by a lot of that, because that's how I was inspired by watching that. Watching finger tutting, it's like, wow, that's amazing. So I do a few it's not really tutting, but it fits my magic style, because when I perform, I have the illusions of the hand passing. I always do this one, where the hand passes through the other. I know this is not a big magical secret, so I'm going to teach you how to do that. So this wasn't really a tutorial, but it's become a little tutorial now. So if you have your 5 fingers up here, the other hand goes behind, and all you're doing is, when you go down here, watch the move there. You see that? You see the hand coming down and then the other hand going through? So what you're doing is, from the side, you can see as these fingers come down here, they straighten back up and these go. So as they come down, these continues and they go back up. So as this hand goes down, you stop, you go back up, and these fingers continue. So it's, and I do that with my ring routine because I talk about dexterity. So I say, you could do this, the finger comes off, the thumb comes off, and then the hand passes through the other. It's part of my ring routine. So if you like that, maybe you can play around with that sort of stuff. But otherwise, I hope this helps, Ryan. Thank you for asking this question, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and comment. Until next time, I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.